you, Austin, and welcome back to AM Live. And I'm here with Joe and Steve, and we're going to be talking about the Top Cop shooting.
Correct.
And that's going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. And what I love is that a lot of it, the majority of it, all of it, is going to go to Wounded Warrior Project, Fisher House, and other places, and different avenues that help our veterans, which has been kind of put on the back burner. And we have to remember they've got to come out there in the forefront.
That's true. You know, we started this 3 years ago, and of course everything was pretty hot and heavy over in the Middle East, and we felt Amador County is a really giving county. It always has been.
Absolutely.
And we just want to do our small part, and it was Joe's idea to kind of develop this challenge, knowing that peace officers, a lot of them are ex-military.
Yes.
And they like to practice target shooting as well.
You bet.
And so it's kind of a two-phase event. We have the target shooting at the True Sportsman's Club and the competition, and then the banquet is when really the fun begins.
Austin and I were worrying about that. Austin goes, how are they going to shoot? And I said, I don't think that's going to go on there.
Yeah,
but,
so it's in two places, and so it was kind of split.
Fun.
Yeah, it is a really good time. The
banquet
banquet's a good time. We raise a lot of money, a lot of donations to help us raffle, have silent auctions, things like that. We have, on a fun note, you know, like we got this signed picture from Tim Allen.
How cute.
And his letter of authenticity, and he signed a script from his Last Man Standing TV show.
How great is that?
So we get things like that, and then we get a lot more than that. Here's one from Steve Young, signed by Steve Young with him and Jerry Rice, and this letter of authenticity with that as well.
How nice.
And then of course Condoleezza Rice.
Great. She's a great support of all of them are.
And these are just a few samples of what we have to raffle off for fun, and we have a lot of other neat stuff too, like big smokers, barbecues,
guns, overnight stays, everything else, and it's catching on. This is our third year, and we've actually been acknowledged. We received a call because it's a nonpartisan event. It's to raise money for wounded, disabled vets, wounded warriors.
Right.
And we sent out a number of invitations, and we've received a call from Senator Harry Reid's office, Vice President Joe Biden's office, Chris Christie, Marco Rubio. So the word's starting to get out. We received a beautiful donation from former President George H. and Barbara Bush for the silent auction.
Wonderful. See, it can be done.
Yeah.
Both sides of the aisle can come in the middle, and instead of name calling and not getting along, they can do something that is important. And I am one that believes that no matter what side you're on, politically, you have that in common. That you know that the wounded warriors and men serving now are the most important thing.
Our veterans give us the right to have the right to disagree.
Absolutely, and that's what's important. I know that my husband was in law enforcement for 32 years, and he was an Army Ranger, and the Wounded Warrior Project means a lot to him. Even though he wasn't wounded, he you know, it's something that a lot of people, sometimes young people, don't realize the ramifications of serving your country, and you don't think about that.
Right, and speaking of which, you know, the first year Joe and the committee donated the donation in my late son's name, who understood that. He wasn't in the service, but he had passed away. And
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and so it was very nice of him to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's important.
My son was in the Marines. He's out, made it okay. Two of our committee members, their sons are in the heat of it right now over in Afghanistan.
Wow.
And we also have a few friends who have lost their sons over there. So this is a labor of love. Absolutely.
And I think that that's the most important thing for people to remember, that everybody is touched by this. I grew up in the Vietnam era, and I lost a lot of my classmates and people that I knew. And so it's just, you know, it's just something that is, it's a part of reality. Whether you agree or disagree, it's part of our reality. And yes, there are innocent victims, and unfortunately, that is something that we have to face. But we have to support the people that fight for our country and freedom.
One thing I'd like to mention that we really didn't get out to the public last year is the competition is open to the public to come and watch.
Oh, great.
Okay?
Great.
It's free of charge. I mean, donations will be gratefully accepted. Gates to the general public will open at 7:30.
And this is going to be located where?
The True Sportsman's Club on 88.
Okay.
Okay. Gates to the general public will open at 7:30. Tentatively, because things have a tendency to change.
Sure.
Competition will start at 8. Okay, we have shooters from all over Northern California and Nevada competing.
Wonderful.
And this year, for the first time, the U.S. Secret Service is being represented.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
I gotta
And we will have food there, hot dogs, refreshments.
Good, good. Ask the Secret Service a couple of questions.
Yeah, not too many donuts this time, though, because your law enforcement today,
Yeah,
they want power bars and Red Bull.
Yeah, it's a different breed out there today. The sugar glazed donuts are gone, and the black coffee
Exactly.
are gone now.
Yeah,
Now it's
yeah.
the latte, and I'll have a power bar. But that's okay. We still salute you.
Yeah.
You know, we're still in your corner out there. You know.
Now, tickets are available in different sites as well. We have, you can get tickets at the American River Bank here in Jackson, C.
Great.
Wayne, Roger at Sierra Mail and Copy,
Okay,
and the Amador County Community Foundation.
great. And tickets are how much?
$50.
Great.
We do have dinner packages. That information is online. You can find us on Facebook under Top Cop,
Okay.
or you can go to gcfguns.com and link on the Top Cop page, and there's additional information there.
Okay. Then after, we're all going over to the Rancheria in the Grand Oak Ballroom, and you're going to have a nice doings there.
Yes, they're serving up a prime rib, or
Great.
chicken masala, and it was
Complimentary
delicious.
wine.
Yeah, complimentary wine. It was really good last year.
Who
They
knows?
did a great job.
They may sneak in a donut or two for dessert just to make
Yeah.
everybody feel good.
Yeah, of course.
The Rancheria puts on a beautiful,
They're wonderful.
I mean, they have been such great help to us. This all started because I brought this up to Bo Marks, who's a veteran himself,
Great.
3 years ago, and he just said,
Let's do this.
let's do it.
I think this is
And
wonderful.
Adam followed in his footsteps.
You know, when it comes to giving, Amador County is unbelievable. I mean, you name it, they're there, but especially the Rancheria.
Right.
I mean, the doors open all the time, and they're so very, very good.
Yes, I've noticed.
And receptive. Yeah, we're very blessed here in Amador County. But I want to thank both of you gentlemen for your service, and I want to thank you for doing this and for remembering those who have gone
Yeah,
and those that are here but need our help.
great.
But
Thank
one
you.
last thing, we
Yes,
are
sir.
now a 501c3
Yeah,
nonprofit organization.
good. Get out there and get on there. Go online and find out all this information. Let's get out there and support these people.
Please do.
We will. Thank you. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll be right back.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.